In this episode, we're going to talk about how to get your podcast guests to promote their interview on your show. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for today's episode of Interview Connections TV. I am here in my office working one of our afternoon shifts. Jamie's home with our kids, and I was interviewed actually 2 times today on 2 different podcasts talking about being a podcast guest and getting yourself booked. And one of the questions that I was asked, the topics that we talked about on one of the podcasts, was getting guests to promote the show. Podcasters obviously really want their guests to promote the show. That makes marketing easy for them. It helps get the show out to more people. A lot of tips that I've given in the past, and a lot of the tips that go around this topic, have to do with click to tweet and graphics and like a lot of marketing stuff. But the tip that I want to give you today is so simple. A lot of people don't spend the time actually thinking too much about it, and that is, you will get your guests to promote their interview on your show when you make the experience so enjoyable, when you treat them with such respect and you treat them like such a great guest that they want to share it, that they want to help you. Obviously, yes, making click-to-tweet links, making graphics, that's going to make it easier for them to share it. People could make it super easy, but if it wasn't a good experience, the guest is not going to be as enthusiastic about promoting the show. I remember one occasion, it wasn't the best experience. The recording went way over time, and I had other stuff that I needed to get done, so it was a little disrespectful of my time. Or sometimes they make you fill out these huge forms, and it's just, you go into it a little like, this is not going to go so well. So there's little things that put guests off a little bit, makes them less likely to share the show. And make it super easy for your guests. Treat them really well, do a really great interview, be really friendly about promoting them throughout the show. I always, with my guests on Roads to Success, I always ask, if I know they have a book or if I know they're promoting something, I give them the platform to share that. I say, hey, what do you want to pitch? What do you want to promote? I want to make sure this interview helps you in your business. And they're way more likely to share an interview where they had the opportunity to share and talk about their book or their product or their program that they want to get exposure on. So again, just treat your guests really well, make it easy for them to schedule the interview, make it a great experience, help spotlight them as best as you can, and they will want to share it. Listen to my show, Roads to Success, at rtspodcast.com. And if you want to find out how we can book great guests for your podcast, go to interviewconnections.com. Come back next Tuesday for another great episode at interviewconnections.tv. I am your host, Jessica Rhodes, and I'm committed to helping you leverage your brand through the power of authority and expertise. Thanks, everyone. Have an awesome week. Talk to you next Tuesday.